Today I am going to do a demonstration of step 1 of our Heather Galler inspired landscape drawings. Now remember, Heather Galler is a folk artist and she lives in New York City where she works and sells her artwork. And let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my pencil and I'm going to choose where I want my horizon line to go on my paper. I want to definitely create my horizon line higher on the paper so I have more room for a field on my landscape. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start on the left side of my paper, and your horizon line, like you saw in the video a few minutes ago, can go in different directions. It can be straight or it can be wavy. It can curve down or up. All right, once I have my horizon line in place, then I'm going to create some lines that give depth and perspective to this field that is here in the foreground. So I'm going to start right here in the middle. I'm just going to put a little dot right here. Okay, this is going to be a vanishing point. And I'm going to create lines that go out from this point. Okay. And on the left side of my paper, they're going to go towards the left corner of the paper and down. And then once I get to the right side of the paper, they're going to go in this direction towards the right corner of the paper. Now notice at a certain point, I quit drawing them directly to that vanishing point, but it still gives this illusion that all of these rows of plants or whatever might be growing there go back to this one point. And so that gives it a really neat bit of perspective. Now later we'll be adding patterns to our artwork. And so in each of these rows, you'll be able to create a different pattern. Now I want to add some sort of a building to my picture. So it can be a house or it can be a barn. A barn is something that's familiar to me. So I will go ahead and do a barn. My dad's house has a barn. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and draw the basic shape first. Okay, so, this might just be like the front of the barn. And I'm going to create a barn door. And remember, those X's really do make it look like it is a barn. Let's see, maybe over here I'm going to have some windows in the barn on either side. And maybe here, a little window up here where there might be some hay. Just drawing some little pile of hay in there. And a little weather vane up here. And now I want to make this barn, look more three-dimensional. Now in folk art, things can be a little bit skewed. They don't have to be, perfectly realistic or accurate. So that's one quality of folk art that makes it really playful. So you can see here, I'm drawing these little lines that go up and out to an angle, and then I connect them. So now I have my barn. If I want to, I can put some patterns on there. I think I'm just going to leave it plain now because I'm going to do all my patterns later. Now up here, I think I will add a tree. Okay. And maybe over here, I want to put a house. So I'll do that basic shape. So I can do the house here. And let's see, I'm gonna give it a triangle shaped roof. create some fun windows. So I can make some tall windows. And a big door. Maybe I want to have some smaller windows here. And something fun here on the side. All right, I'm gonna do, just to make it really playful. And let's make a side door that goes out to the barn here. And maybe a window here. All right, now I want to add in some more trees. And there are lots of different ways that I've seen in Heather Galler's work that she creates her trees. I think for now, I'm just going to do some basic trees. Now, one thing I've noticed in her work too is that they can overlap. So if I want to make trees that overlap, I can create the tree in the front. And then maybe I want to put one here, and I can draw lightly. And then because I didn't push down hard with my pencil, I can erase right there in those two spots. And now it looks like those trees are overlapping. Maybe I want to have another tree here. I think I'll leave that space open. So maybe I'll do a tree here that can go kind of behind the house. So it looks like there's a forest back here. And maybe I'll do one more here. And again, I am drawing light until I know it's right. Okay, I'm not pushing down really hard with my pencil. That way, if I want to erase something, I have the option of doing that. I keep feeling like I need a tree or something, you know, right here. So I'll just go ahead and pencil that in and see if I like it. And I do. I want to do one more right here. So notice how I mean, you can probably barely see this on the paper. But what I can do is erase. And then now I'm going to trace everything I did today with my Sharpie marker. And here you have my finished landscape drawing. At least it's finished with step 1 complete. Next week, we're going to look at applying pattern and color. See you then and have fun. I can't wait to see your artwork.